Every Agile sprint starts with a real-world user-driven story, a simple line that captures who the user is, what they want, and why it matters. That one sentence is supposed to guide the entire team to build exactly what the end user wants, not what the team assumes. But writing those stories, that's where things get a little less agile. Teams spend hours turning vague user requests into clean, actionable user stories, only to redo half of them once the sprint starts. That's where AI changes the game. It helps you write, refine, and prioritize user stories, so your team starts the sprint aligned instead of confused. So in this video, we'll show you 5 simple steps to craft actionable user stories using AI-powered tools like ClickUp, the world's first converged AI workspace. Let's dive in. Every strong user story starts with one thing: clarity. If your team's unsure what you're building or why, even the best AI tool won't save your sprint. That's why the first step is simple. Define the feature or functionality you want to address in plain language. With ClickUp Brain, the most context-aware AI, you can instantly turn that prompt into a well-structured user story with acceptance criteria. For example, you can write, "Generate user stories for improving a fitness app that helps users track workouts and meal plans." The more focused your objective, the more actionable your AI-generated stories become. Once the base structure's ready, it's time for step 2. Feed ClickUp Brain, the real deal, your project context. Since AI tools like ClickUp Brain thrive on details, make sure you share relevant details, such as target user personas, pain points, and desired outcomes. Based on this data, it identifies what your team's focusing on and crafts stories that actually match your sprint goals. Let's say your project's about automating marketing reports. ClickUp Brain will give you a clear user story instantly, something like, "As a marketing manager, I want the app to automatically generate and deliver marketing performance reports." It even adds measurable acceptance criteria, like filtering by date or showing conversion rates all ready for devs to pick up. And since ClickUp Brain lives inside ClickUp, you can directly create a task implementing these stories, assign and prioritize them for sprints. No need for copy-paste. However, don't consider AI-generated stories as your finish line. They're usually the first draft. So the next step is to iterate and refine. Review it, tweak the language, and make sure it fits your Agile framework, whether it's Invest, Pava, or your team's own style. Simplify the process by deploying ClickUp AI Agents that scan stories marked "Needs Improvement" and automatically polish them. ClickUp's AI Agents can tighten language, add missing acceptance criteria, even suggest refinements, or you can even set up a custom AI agent to triage incoming feature requests and bug reports, prioritizing them, generating user stories, and assigning them to the right team in real time. With each iteration, your stories and your sprints get sharper, faster, and more aligned with what really matters. Moving to the next step. Before locking in your stories, stress test it with real feedback. AI gets you 80% there. The last 20% comes from people. Drop your story into a ClickUp doc, loop in your team with at mentions, and get quick reactions on the scope, clarity, and acceptance criteria. If things get messy, let ClickUp Brain clean it up. Summarize discussions, highlight gaps, polish the story before it hits the sprint. Fixing a requirement defect later in development can cost 10 to 200 times. Refined user stories keep that risk in check. Now that you've nailed the stories and refined the details, it's time to lock in consistency with templates. Templates keep every story consistent, giving AI a strong framework to build on, so your stories stay actionable and relevant to your team's goals. Thankfully, tools like ClickUp come with ready-to-use Agile templates, built around principles like independence, value, and testability. The ClickUp user story template helps you capture real user needs, improve collaboration, and track progress across every sprint for the best outcome. So those were 5 steps to go from a blank board to a backlog full of smart, ready-to-ship stories. And ClickUp makes the process seamless. Your stories, your conversations, your criteria, your sprints, all living in one connected system instead of 5 different tabs. So go ahead and sign up for free on ClickUp.com to see what it feels like to craft better stories.